Ruslan.
And just let you know, because of you and Ray Rock, I'm starting vocal lessons like
Hey,
next month.
my man.
So I'm just letting you know. Appreciate it.
Dude, that's amazing. I'm so proud of you, man. Yes, invest in your vocals, man. If you guys want to do this music thing and you want to take it seriously, invest in yourself, man. So I'm very, very happy for you, man. Thank you so much, Israel. If you're pursuing music, if you're pursuing art, if you're pursuing YouTube, and you're pursuing it with an expectation of something, meaning it's not a hobby for you, you need to approach it with the same respect that you would approach starting a new job in a new industry. Like, that's literally the same mentality you need to have. There's nothing wrong with doing music as a hobby, as long as you're objective and sober that this is a hobby, right? I say this all the time. There's folks that spend thousands of dollars a year playing golf. Folks spending 10, 20,000 a year playing golf. It's completely hobby. They're never gonna go pro with golf. They don't care to go pro with golf. They don't need to make any money off golf. It's a hobby. They have that kind of disposable income. And there's nothing wrong with being an artist and saying, hey, I'm gonna spend $5,000, $1,000, $500 a year to have this music thing. But when you're stepping into a space and we're objectively measuring art, can this compare and contrast in the marketplace? That's when we have to say, okay, is this something you're serious about? Is this something you're dabbling in? Because I want to see you guys go from dabbling to dominating. That requires effort. That may require singing lessons. That may require somebody helping you with the mix. That may require you spending amounts of time on YouTube, or taking a course on Skillshare, or finding your favorite mixers or favorite producers course and buying that and learning how to mix better and learning how to make beats better, or buying some kits if you're a producer. So I think rap looks like it's easy to do. And this is the frustrating part. And so does YouTube, but rap more so. Everybody thinks they can rap. Everybody thinks they can make music. And what you do is you then violate those people that really live in this world. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really violate the folks that are really in here, like really getting it. And so there gotta be a humility and a respect for the platform. If you want to be taken seriously. And so I appreciate Israel saying, hey, I'm going to take vocal lessons. That shows humility, and that also shows a degree of professionalism and seriousness, because he's saying, I want to do this for real. I don't want it to sound different from the professional hook on the beat to my hook. I want it to sound seamless, and I want to compete at that level. That's incredible. And I don't mean to get super deep, but like, fam, like, as Christians, as people who represent Jesus, Colossians 3:23 says, whatever you do, do it with all your heart as if for the Lord and not for men. Do it with everything you have. Don't just be in it. Like, I don't just show up and call myself a chef because I can freaking throw a pizza in the oven. Like, that's mad disrespectful. And I got friends that are real chefs. And you know what? All respect and props to them. And if I were to ever try to get into chefing, I would go and study underneath them and give them respect. But it's like, oh, I can make a pizza, so I'm a chef now. And then I like pull up and try to open a restaurant. Could you imagine somebody can make a pizza, make a couple burgers on the grill, and then show up and try to open a restaurant? How would that go? That's what some of y'all are trying to do with your rap and YouTube careers. You can make a burger. You can throw a pizza in the oven, and then you got the nerve to pull up and be like, I'm finna be a rapper, Ruslan. Like, come on, fam, you ain't really about that life. And the same way I ain't really about that chef life, most people ain't really about that music life. So we gotta have some objective reality and some humility to these things. And it doesn't mean that my chef friend is arrogant because he's gonna tell me the truth about my trash food. That doesn't make him arrogant. That makes me arrogant for not respecting his platform. I'm the arrogant one to show up and just think, everybody could cook. I worked at Pizza Hut when I was 16. I know how to make pizza. Everybody could cook. No, there's levels to this. There's levels to this thing. So we really gotta respect people's craft. We gotta respect people's platform before you start jumping in and acting like you're a chef. Hey man, there's a big difference between throwing some burgers on the grill, throwing a pizza in the oven, and really making 5-star cuisine. It's different, fam. It's different. Yes, but you can eat both. Yes, you can eat both. But we're there's levels to this. And so I need to see more of my brothers and sisters who follow Jesus and claim to be artists and creatives. I need to see more of you guys exhibit the humility to say, I'm taking singing lessons. I'm taking singing lessons. I'm hiring a vocal coach. I'm hiring someone to help me learn piano. I'm hiring a rap coach. And by the way, did you know that your favorite rappers all did similar things? That maybe they weren't professions of like having a rap coach, but like Ray Rock helped vocal produce Andy Mineo and helped him early on in the process. And Andy Mineo's always had people helping him in the process. So hopefully this is helpful and encouraging to you guys. I'm really not trying to be a jerk. I'm really not trying to be a jerk. But I get this like entitlement sense every week of people that pull up and just throw paint at the wall and call it art. And it's disrespectful. It's really disrespectful to people that really operate in this thing, man. So let's and by the way, and this is where you can get feedback and get an objective perspective. Like, is this professional quality, or are you dabbling? If you're dabbling, how do we transition into you dominating? This is the space for that, right? And so you'll see guys like Violet Edify who just are just dropping heat. You got guys like I Am Rescued here who just dropping heat. I mean, he's just coming out the gate. You're not seeing his process. Some of that process is messy, but then you also see guys like Batson here who just evolved and put in the work and put in the time and gotten consistently better. So it's a wide spectrum, but it's about the mentality, about the respect, about the humility and going into this thing. So
Kingstream Entertainment. Ruslan.
Hey, thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. If you found it valuable, please consider giving it a like and subscribing. You can check out one of the other videos related to this that'll be over here. Now, I gotta tell you about a free training I have for anyone that is an entrepreneur, a creative, an artist, but maybe you are unsure on how to find your voice, how to find your niche. I have a free training in the description of this video. Check it out. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you on the next video.